T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978 reviewing Transformers Classics Rodimus and Transformers Reveal the Shield. I think it's Battle in Space Rodimus, aka of course G1 Hotrod, but they stopped using that name for some reason or another. But I think they're going to start using it again in this box set that they're going to release. Because the names I saw was Autobot Hotrod, and I don't know why they didn't start doing that a long time ago. Anyway, I planned on releasing 2 reviews at once, but let's do something. Look at this time. It is 10:19 p.m. I'm going to look at that again when I'm done actually filming this or at the end of this video. But here you can see Hotrod / Rodimus is a futuristic hot rod. I believe this actual car is modeled after something that really exists. I've seen pictures of it online. Now looking at it, this is how I remember Hot Rod looking in the movie, especially from this angle right here. Like he often jumped, and I believe he had lights down there. But this whole design right there is exactly how he looked. But I saw a picture of a car that looked exactly like this, minus the spoiler. Anyway, Classics Hot Rod here. You can see that he has seat and steering wheel detail in there. Of course, with this Reveal the Shield version, they opted to paint the window to make it more cartoon accurate. In fact, they tried to make everything more cartoon accurate. Like the flames are more bright and cartoony. The headlights are yellow. These flames are more modernized or stylized. The engine isn't all silver, as you can see. The lights down here, or whatever these parts are painted differently. This Classics ones has flames right there, as you can see. They both have rear tail lights. The spoiler on the Reveal the Shield one is painted, as you can see. This missile is actually painted, which is supposed to be flame exhaust coming out. That's just transparent plastic. Let's see something here. Shoot out. This is red plastic with blue paint on it, whereas this is just all transparent like purple. But they both are sporting a rub symbol. Come on, go in there. I don't know what's up with this. But Reveal the Shields is here. And I'm not going to torture you. Yeah, it's showing up. But this is more G1 toy style. And his is on the top. Nice and decent. Let's bring in some comparisons. Here is RC. Which Rodimus do you prefer her with? Or which Hot Rod do you prefer her with? She is significantly smaller in vehicle mode. Like way smaller. You can see that Generations figures were greatly shrunk down compared to Classics. But here she is beside this one. And one more vehicle comparison. Here's a modern day Combiner Wars Deluxe figure. Who's still not as long as Hot Rod. Hot Rod is actually like very big in vehicle mode. Like he's a big deluxe size car. Yeah, they're about the same girth. Maybe Hot Rod is a little bit flatter. But yeah, there's that. Transformation. Let's go with eeny, meeny, meeny, meeny. Reveal the shield. Okay. First thing I want to do is take this launcher from down here, leaving a big, ugly gap right there in the car mode. So you don't want to lose it. In fact, let's do something that I didn't do. This is what it looks like without that exhaust fire. Anyway, take that off. Go ahead and bring this flap. Well, actually before that, there's a slide here. Slide the wheels out that way. Take this flap, pull that down. Now you can just go ahead and squeeze the wheels closer. Separate this part. Get this out the way, but as you're getting this out the way, actually pull the spoiler pieces like this and set it flat like that. And actually, I believe this is supposed to be like a secondary mode. You can put the gun up there and he can fire at you, but you have that big gap back there looking ugly. Kind of reminds me of Cup or G1 Cup. Go ahead and get these down like this. Pull, holy moly. Pull the arms out. Rotate this down. This crotch plate, the crotch area can come forward like that. Rotate this back part up like this. Bring the arms down. Flip out the hands. Go ahead and flip out the feet, which have a heel spur that sometimes transforms by itself. And boom. You have Rodimus in his robot mode. Bend the elbows to make him look more natural. And that's that. Let me transform the other one. Here they both are in robot mode. And one final step that I didn't mention, but it's not really a step, but these door panels can spread out so he can actually use his knee articulation, which is great. But you can see they once again went for a different color scheme. You can see this dude is way more cartoon accurate. They tried to give him the gray boot image, even though it's still red on the sides. But they did that and they made it unified with the foot. They gave him a more, I guess, G1 toy design right there with the colors, as far as the color right there. And the head, I don't know why they've been emphasizing the forehead crest on Rodimus since, I guess, Transformers Energon. But they've really been emphasizing the forehead crest, which you really couldn't see in the G1 cartoon. They toned it down over here. It's still there, but they toned it down a little taste. And they definitely put that centerpiece, made that a really outstanding focus point for him. Now these guys, or this mold was designed during the, tail end of the Energon line, and those figures had like some blank, generic, lifeless faces that carried over with some of the universe figures, but not all of them. But yeah, the face isn't too interesting. It almost looks like he has a mouth plate, or like his mouth opens up like a Muppet. Articulation, very limited. The head rotates. The ball joint in the shoulder can twist in and back, sort of like Masterpiece Grimlock that I reviewed previously. It can rotate, can barely go out to the side. And then he only has a hinge for the elbow, no elbow swivel. This wrist can go in, it doesn't rotate. The legs are slightly better because they can kick out that far and kick back like that. There's like a hinge right here due to transformation, but it can kick out to the side that much, which is good. The knee does bend. less than 90 degrees. There's swivel above the knee, and a toe can rock back and forth. I've accidentally put his heel spur up in there. But, yeah. You could try, but it's very hard to get him in a good-looking pose. Because he's just so stiff. Gimmick they both have. They have this flip-out saw, which this Rodimus, it's all just black plastic right there. There's a detail on that. He used the saw in Transformers the movie to help cut. You can put his hand back in, put his hand in to make it like his hand transformed into the saw. But there's that. On this one, it's painted, and actually his hands are painted this gray color too. So you definitely have to be careful when you're flipping this stuff out, because you can rip that paint off very easily. That's what he looks like from the back. Their weapon, I don't like this. I don't know why they didn't make the gun look more like his original guns. You could have it like that, or you could actually put a frickin' missile thing in here. And pardon me, some of the pauses I'm doing right now, I'm hearing frickin' noises down here. I'm downstairs by myself, but I keep hearing frickin' noises like somebody's walking around. It's driving me nuts a little bit. Live in an old house. Here's him with his gun. I guess you could pretend this is some type of communicator too if you wanted to. But yeah, my overall review on this figure, and I am gonna have comparisons, so don't worry. This has never been one of my favorite figures. I love the car mode. But as far as the robot mode, he, Astro Train, Starscream, and Bumblebee came out in the same wave. Out of those 4 characters, it was amazing to me that Bumblebee is the guy that I love out of that whole wave. Because Hotrod, or Rodimus, is a major name brand character that was given no real love. Even Bumblebee up until that point. There had been no real Hotrod or Bumblebee transforming figure up until those points where these came out. Starscream was lackluster, and Astro Train, who wants a deluxe class Astro Train? I didn't, and he's crappy to me. But anywho, comparisons. This is probably the most important one. I was always worried that if they made an RC, would she be taller than Hotrod, because Hotrod is a short figure in robot mode. Because as you can see, Combiner Wars are kind of shrunk down compared to what we were getting in previous years, but Prowl here is still taller than this dude. Here are some other comparisons. I'm not going to name everybody. You should be able to name all these people if you're a hardcore Transformer fan. If you need any help, ask in the comments. This particular Rodimus here was actually packaged in with Deluxe Universe Cyclonus, which didn't look like this. He's wearing some upgrade kits from Make Toys. If you want to see the video of what he looks like without all this on, I did a separate review for this. Anywho, it also came with a die-cast matrix right here, which I put these paper twisty ties to use so I could wrap it around his neck. And it's bare bones. I mean, it's just a big chunk of metal. It kind of feels gritty. So I don't know if they coated this with something or what. But anywho, yeah, these Rodimus figures, I love the car mode, not so much the robot mode like I already said. I mean, it's coming out again, but it's coming out at a crazy price. This dude is going to be packaged with these two Junkions for what I saw was like $112. I paid $10 for this guy. For the set with him and Cyclonus, it was probably about somewhere between $20, $25, $29.99. And now for 3 deluxe class figures, they want you to pay $100 and something. Good Lord. I feel sorry for people who jumped on the collecting bandwagon late. I don't know if you might want to wait for them to start showing up in Marshall's or Ross, but I cannot. And I haven't reviewed these two guys yet. Stay tuned. But I cannot suggest that you buy 3 deluxe Hasbro Transformers, especially when one has limited articulation like this. No, even if it didn't have limited articulation, I cannot suggest you pay $100 and something for 3 deluxe figures. Whew, the most I would give them is freaking $50 tops. But anyway, if you like this review, show me by giving me a like, subscribe, share, comment. T-Man978 out of here. But wait. One more thing. What time is it? 10:47. This review is probably about 17 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, that's how long it took me to film this. Bye-bye.